Well, there's another Apple product we got to talk about.
The best one.
It's the HomePod 2.
Second gen.
The second one. The second generation HomePod.
HomePod Gen 2.
Okay, so what's new about this HomePod,
Duo.
right?
And ad break.
Well, I'll just say, to set the stage for the HomePod, the first generation HomePod was discontinued, right? Okay, so this was a $350 Siri smart speaker, and it was a cool sound. It sounded pretty good, right? It launched at $350, remember?
Yeah.
And then they dropped the price to $300.
Yeah.
And then that didn't work, and then it discontinued. But it was like, okay, we're going to bring the HomePod back. What are we going to do with this HomePod? So this second generation HomePod, it is $299 at launch. It's this same size.
I'd be losing money if I didn't buy it.
So here's the differences. The screen on top, which was this like cool animation, like LCD touch sensitive area for volume and triggering Siri, is bigger. It's a full coverage of colorfulness now.
Good.
That's why you didn't buy the HomePod, right?
Yes,
That's the thing.
absolutely. The reason.
Yeah, that's new. It has an S7 chip inside. It now has a temperature and humidity sensor inside. So you can ask it, what's the humidity in this room?
Why would you do that?
And
People do that.
Apparently that was also activated via a software update for HomePod minis, which were secretly also carrying the sensor the whole time.
Yeah. It's being updated next week.
But you wanted the bigger one, so, you know.
They wanted the $300 bigger
You wanted the $300 one, so that's new. There is also a software feature where, because there's microphones, it can always be listening, it will recognize the sound of a smoke detector or carbon monoxide alarm.
Yeah.
And if you're not home, it'll send a notification that it heard that sound to your phone. Mm-hmm. So that's also a software update for the HomePod Mini, but
so you know if your house
I
is
do
burned
like
down.
that.
Wait,
it's a cool feature.
It's a good.
is it?
Yeah, I actually do like that feature.
Is it a good
lot.
feature? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I thought it was dumb because if I'm in the room and I hear a smoke detector, I don't need my HomePod to tell me.
Yeah, but if
you're gone
away.
But if I'm
you call
here,
911 and you have them go to your house. And
Nest has been doing it for a really long time.
I was going to be like,
I actually think it's really
do they want you to race home? Like, what are they?
Just like, it's like the Apple Watch where it's like, if you don't have this product, your house could burn down.
yeah.
But like, that would be, what if like we were chilling, recording the podcast Wednesday, and I'm like, oh, sorry guys, my apartment's on fire.
It would be good to know. Good to know.
I think like in the city where it's like your apartment, somebody would probably call but like if I was just like walking the dog and I got a notification that's like, my house is on fire and I'm like a block, not even a block, I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Turn around and you're like, yep.
Well, it's like call 911 and like run back. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. And Nest does it, but Apple doesn't have any security cameras, right? So this is their way of being inside the home with a microphone.
It's their way of always listening, but returning the favor by giving you convenience.
Yeah.
You know?
Thanks, Apple.
Yeah.
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 I actually do like that.
So that's the stuff. It also now has Matter, which I think is great. But as we learned,
Yes. The old HomePod got Matter in October of last year.
yes,
However, it didn't have a Thread radio. So the only difference is like you can do Matter over Wi-Fi or Thread, but Thread is the thing that allows for that like intranet thing
mesh.
where it creates a mesh network inside your house that it doesn't have to go into the internet. So it's it's more secure and it's local and all that stuff. That's good. I think that more expensive home smart speakers are going to get Thread radios with Matter in the coming years. And it also can be a Thread border router, which is good because you need at least one in your home if you want to have a Thread network. But yeah.
So HomePod's back. It's saved.
Baby.
It's saved. We did it.
This is okay. This is going to flop so hard because it still doesn't have Spotify support, which is freaking stupid because every other smart speaker just supports basically everything. And I don't care if I'm an Apple Music user specifically, but like if people come over to your house or apartment or whatever and just like can't cast the music, they have to go on to, like, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Like,
if you live in the Apple ecosystem, it's like a moderately cool product. Like you hold your phone up to it and NFC and like you beam your music from Apple Music. It's like kind of cool.
Yeah.
If I'm not in the Apple ecosystem, this product doesn't really make me want to be in the Apple ecosystem.
Yeah.
Well, you can AirPlay Spotify and things like that, but it's
true, but
it's not the same.
It's not. There's the seamlessness of like me asking my assistant. I won't say it so I don't trigger everyone's. I just say, "Hey
Google.
hey G." No, we get so many comments every time we do this. But I'm like, "Hey G, play this song," and I literally can in the home app tell it, "Okay, when I ask for that, I want you to do Google Play Music or Spotify or whatever else, and it will use YouTube Music, whatever I want, and it will log into my account and stream it from the internet. So all I have to do is say the command and it does it.
Yeah.
It's like that's what people want. Just like let me say the thing and it just plays wherever I want it to.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do that.
I'm also open to being proven wrong, but historically, expensive smart speakers have not done well except for Sonos.
People don't care about audio quality.
The Google Home Max did so bad, like that did really badly.
I'm serious.
Like
I'm serious.
Yeah.
People don't want to pay $400
or the Nest Hub
for a smart. I think
it's 300, but
yeah.
LS has 2 on pre-order right now.
It's not that audio quality is unimportant. I really like a good sounding speaker, but as we're just saying, like the reason the Echo Dot and the Google Home Mini and the HomePod Mini are much more successful than the HomePod Max and the
Nest Hub Max,
HomePod
big
2,
one.
the big expensive ones is because most people are just doing the convenience thing.
Yeah.
And if it's loud enough to fill the room, then that's fine.
Yeah.
And if I want speakers, I'll get speakers. And that's where we're at.
This has happened with Google multiple times too, because it's not just the Nest Hub Max that sold like not very many units, but when they originally did the Google Home Audio, the big
I think
audio
it was just
speaker, what was it called?
I thought it was just the Max.
That was the Nest Hub Max.
It was
No,
Google
the Nest-
Home Max. I'm pretty
Google
sure.
Home Max.
Yes,
I think it was just
Google Home Max and the Nest Hub Max both sold really poorly.
Yeah.
But any smaller versions that were like affordable and you could place anywhere sold really well.
The only thing that could probably change my mind is if I listen to it and it sounds
Tears just run
amazing.
down your face
if it
for how
sounds
beautiful it is.
incredible. That would and it is an updated sound signature. If you want to do the Dolby Atmos pairing, you do need 2 of the new one. It won't pair like one of the old and one of the new.
So annoying.
So that's a thing. But I'll listen to it. I'll give it a shot.
Do you use Apple Music?
I do not. I use Spotify. So it's gonna be annoying.
Okay.
It's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna ask Siri to do things.
All right.
And Siri is also like the most commonly accidentally triggered assistant. I'm shocked that it hasn't like woken up over here, because typically we'll have like the HomePod will sit in the studio for a week, and it after enough like random quiet like a air conditioner will squeak and it'll just go, huh? It'll just wake up and you're like, why do you think I'm triggering this? I'll just unplug it.
I think that's my favorite, is that it does, huh?
Yeah.
Like, chill, Siri.
I like that a lot more than the Google, like, sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Just the, huh? It's a lot
more
funnier.
natural, but it is weird when nobody said anything.
Yeah.
And just the corner of the room voice goes, huh? And you're like, who was that? Where did that come from? Yeah. We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
But that's the HomePod 2. Hey, thanks for watching this clip. Really glad you were able to stick with us this week. Also, feel free to use your 1 thumbs up rating you're allowed to give on YouTube every month and use it on this video. It's like a review that you give the clip. I think it's pretty sick. You're only allowed to give 1, I heard, per month. Have they blinked yet? It's weird.
They have blinked.
Shut up.
I heard that if you think about blinking, it helps you not blink.
You blinked.
I know.